sound off. There we go. Spinning the dice. DeVoe. You have
All right.
choice.
Last time we started the session, we were still in the. I don't remember what she was, but she saw herself as a goddess,
Mm-hmm.
and she was in her own temple of sorts, wanting to sacrifice some children.
The crazy dryad.
Demetria.
Yeah, Demetria. There you go. Okay, perfect. So we were in Demetria's place, and we were able to talk her into giving us the Orn back in exchange for helping her in the future. I believe Myrmex talked about potentially recovering her sister's tree.
Yes, we may have made an oath to revive her sister. Just ever so
Yes.
slightly.
Yeah, we did. And we'll see where that ends up, but for now we got the horn. And we started traveling back on our tracks, hoping to get as quickly as possible to temple. On our way, however, we met a fellow satyr who apparently had stolen one of Kira's instruments. We had a bit of a talk with them. Initially, we were talking about our situation with Demetria and how we needed people to help bring her sister back.
Mm-hmm.
But it ended up with me, Azrael, talking about the fact that the instrument was stolen and that perhaps it should be returned.
Okay.
Satyr didn't like that very much. The tone of the conversation shifted quite drastically at that point. Pretty much put an end of that situation. And then he started playing a tune, clearly this time using the power of the instrument. We could have simply left, but all of us, except for one, I think, decided against that because we wanted to listen to the nice tunes, which put us to sleep and stole a lot of stuff from us. Any valuables that weren't equipment was taken as we woke up away from this place. We then spent a significant amount of time trying to track the place down and deciding how we would go about this situation. We decided that one of us, Atan, who isn't here right now, was gonna talk to him, hopefully regain our things in a peaceful manner. But we couldn't simply risk the song putting us to sleep again and potentially getting us killed. So the rest of us fashioned earplugs out of beeswax. And that would have been helpful, although he wasn't present when we came back. Instead, there was a massive mound that started really quickly by attacking me and almost putting me down with one attack. That was crazy. And then Ilara used suggestion to get that mound to fuck off pretty much, and that worked out. And we found a lot of the stuff that was stolen from us in the center of that area, which at the time we didn't realize, but it was essentially it was like to give to a god. Essentially, it wasn't technically ours to take anymore. Although one of the problems is that one of the items there was very necessary for the survival of one of our friend, Etan, in this circumstance. The cursed amulet that he had was also taken. And that amulet means that so long as it's not actually properly passed along by making a trade, the person who last had it, owned it, I suppose, can't eat, or at least can't get nutriment from eating. So if we didn't go and get it back, it would have mean a slow and painful death for Atan. So we did get it. And then we proceeded to also recover one of our gems. But turns out, and we only learned that after, that kind of pissed off the gods because we essentially grabbed stuff that was given to them, even if it was our stuff and was taken from us without our consent.
Mm-hmm.
And we proceeded to the temple where we brought the Orn, which was the whole reason for this traveling in the first place. And we, I think Caden went to drink from the urn. Not all of us needed to do that. One of us needed to do so. And he had quite the dream. And he's apparently out still at this point anyways. Hallucinating and stuff. Well, we are told by the Oracle that the gods are happy with us, that they feel betrayed. I don't think that at that point we were specifically told why. So I guess that's what's to come.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's about it. And also, DM, I have 2 tokens.
Do you now?
Yes.
There. All right. I guess question that comes now is, what do we finish here first? You guys were finishing up a round of conversations with Versi. I did ask if anyone else had any questions to her. Does anyone else has any further questions to her?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sure. So first, do I get inspiration from that?
You do.
Awesome. Great. And my question would be, what do you mean they feel betrayed? What did we do?
I do not know. They feel that you failed them.
We went on this journey on their behalf.
I understand that. Did you do something recently that would dishonor you in any way?
Not that I know of.
What was your most recent achievements that you can share with me?
Achievements. We recovered the horn from Demetria.
Okay. Did anything happen in between that?
Oh, yes. Satyr put us to sleep and stole a lot of our belongings.
Okay. What you did to the satyr?
Nothing to him. We recovered some of our things.
Okay. She looks at you and then say, then yes, I do not know. I do not know, but the god looms grey at you. They feel disappointed.
Is there anything we can do prior to leaving the temple? Your temple?
Maybe providing with an offering. You could honor the gods in many ways. Vitor likes battles. Kira likes poetry and music. Valis likes knowledge. Great Mitros enjoys affection, love, compromise, heroism. There are many ways one can go about, but they are very subjective to her. And finally, Vulcan, enjoy the craft. You can honor a knight in your carrying his honor. Or you can simply give an item to a local temple dedicated to him. An item that is well made, different from all the others.
Alas, all of our valuables were stolen.
I see.
Well, we do have the emerald, right? Still?
That's it. That is the full wealth of our group.
Well, that would be a valuable sacrifice.
As you guys are talking with Versi and questioning her about the recent outcomes, you guys hear footsteps coming from the stone along the cave, and you do know that this place, as much as it is expected people would visit the Oracle, not many people know this location. Kira was the first one that brought you guys here, so and during this moment, as you guys notice that a very beautiful and soft stepping woman make an approach, and you see that the charming appearance which she holds also seems to dedicate also to specific style. Light clothes, a staff, gives like the traditional cleric vibes, who knows. And if you're there, Lumin, if you don't mind, share about the Reunita Sala the following there, Talassa. What is the first strong aspect that the group notice upon seeing the character? What they carry, what they wear, and any physical traits you would like to share about the character?
So Irene Thalassa is probably wearing robes. They're very, we're gonna say luminous, but also very rich in like a pearlescent color. She has very sharp crystal blue eyes, black hair, and you notice that she also might have some like soft blue scales kind of around her body. Perhaps she's a nymph of sorts.
Okay.
Yeah. She has a shield and a mace with her that kind of looks like a staff, sort of.
Okay.
A little scepter, if you will.
Alrighty. Any strong first impressions the character passes upon being looked at?
Probably looks lost for the most part, but eager to see where she's going.
Okay. Very well. Ahead of you, you notice what seems to be a large-scale temple with a great statue dedicated to Sidon, god of the storms, and the sea, right in there. You perceive what seems to be a dedicated sacrificial table where what seems currently to be piled with charcoal, and a satyr currently stumbled across the floor, kind of swinging left and right, you know, as he seems to be having some sort of night there, or Will knows exactly what it is. Dedicated acolytes will carry the colors of Versi, which, as same as her scales, are basically tunics of white with details in gold and red, which in the other way in the back, you would see a pole pound dedicated to her, and you see this beautiful water nymph that swims across the water, with beautiful dark skin and scales of gold trimmed alongside her arms, her shoulders, and also along her ears. You do notice that her eyes are white and blank, showing that she does not have any actual vision, but it does seem that she notices your presence. As she says, "Come, child, do not be shy. You are here to talk with me, are you not?"
Yes.
Oh. Alrighty. Was this the one I was using the last time? I think it was. You'd seem you had traveled far to meet me. I was just talking with some very important people toward land. But I believe unless they have anything else in matter to speak with me, you're welcome to ask any questions you may have. What does bring you to me?
Well, I suppose I am seeking assistance. In the prophecy
Assistance.
that I was told, yes.
The prophecy you were told. You see that she looks at you and saying, the prophecy which you hold, tell me about it.
Well,
Do you remember what we discussed earlier?
yes, the little bits and pieces of it.
Okay. Do you need some help?
Yes, I do.
All right. Versi look at you and say, the prophecy which you speak of does not tie only to you or your people. It is in the greater scheme of things. The people behind you are the ones who are supposed to aid Tylea. My father's wrath takes upon his land from a grudge that is far older than this land we walk upon. It has been 500 years since that first day. I still remember when this day came, I pleaded him to not wage war with mortal kind. He still did not give me ear. He and his wife's sister, both taken upon the land, and mortals in fear, bent the knee and offered worship to them. It is strange that my father would make ill of those who worship him. In my mind, with how many gifts and praise they give to Sidon, it would make him more fatherly to them. And you guys notice that in between her very blank eyes, Versi drops a very soft and sparkling tear from her right eye that falls into the pouch, illuminating it for a very bright moment. And you see that she picks up from the pouch, putting it on the side of the stairs as one of the acolytes come running up and say, excuse me, Miss Alexandra, may I pass? And he comes over and collects with a little piece of white cloth. And you guys notice for a small moment what seems to be a very small diamond. And he passes by and basically goes to the side here back to where he was. It is truly saddening to see that so much anger grows in my father's heart. The oath of peace has been broken. Heroes are to rise against my father and his sister wife. Let it be known that it is still uncertain if the third will come. But I tell you this, if you wish to aid your people, and if you wish to see through what will happen with Tylea, I believe you should join a forge with the folk behind you. And you see that she smiles as she glances upon the heroes of the prophecy. And as this happens, slowly coming out of the tavern, as it has been some time you guys been through here, Mr. Caden wakes up from his long sort of dream. Wow. Dude, you are at 200% and I can't hear you. I'm not even joking. Did you change your microphones?
Yeah, I don't know. It might have gotten.
There you go.
Oh.
There you go. Try again.
Okay. concerned would Caden be about his trip and
Mhm.
the 8-foot skeleton he saw?
Yeah, and as that happens, actually, she says, "Well, heroes, it seems this child and kin of mine does need to hold bear to what is to come of the future of Tylea. Do you need assistance?" Versi asks upon all of you.
Well,
And
of course we do.
Alexandria, you feel same as you do to Versi for different reasons maybe. You do feel a sense of familiarity coming from the lady that just came to talk with Versi. She seems to be keen to you.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, sorry, I'm getting an error that says it's not picking up my microphone. Yes, I was going to say, like, does my character feel some sort of connection with the lady in robes, the nymph in robes?
Mm-hmm. She does, yeah. There is connection, right, across all the dryads, nymphs, because they are akin to one another. They hold a natural affinity in nature, so among themselves, it is almost natural for them to identify one another unless they are attempting to hide their persona. You do notice that the traits, the fins, maybe in between the robes, if there's a sign. I did not hear any specifications coming from Lumi, but you would identify that this one seems to be akin to you.
So Alex will kind of slowly walk over to its and kind of like look at her up and down, not like in an aggressive way, just like just look at her in almost like in an admiring kind of way and say, hello, nice to see a fellow nymph. I'm Alex, Alexandra, you can call me Alex.
Hello. Nice to meet you. My name is Irene. I am also a water nymph.
What brings you to the Oracle? Did I hear did we all hear the conversation?
Yeah, everyone hears it publicly.
Got it. So you're here for the prophecy as well. We are also here for that. Why don't you come meet my companions I have been traveling with?
And as you do that, why don't you go ahead and describe the three things I always ask? Mel, go ahead and describe Alexandra for us.
So Alexandra is also a water nymph, but she's like more on the river side, so she's more kind of a teal greenish, but still like olive colored. She has long black hair. She has probably the best resting bitch face because she is very angry all the time. But she hides, her empathy inside of her. She's wearing a green toga, for the lack of a better term, that kind of just flows off of her body almost like water. And she's wearing sandals that slip right off, so she's always ready to jump right into the water, into the rivers. She is a... I'm just describing her physically. I'm a
No.
warlock.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't really have to follow more than physical description. You can
Okay.
discuss about your abilities in game. Actually, it's something I really suggest, but we can get there when we get there.
Okay.
Do you
So
point to
I'll-
someone in the party specifically, or just
Yeah,
extend your arm?
Turn. I'll point to Alara on the other side of her. I'll say this is Alara, who has come from another land. And I'll have Alara describe herself, and then I'll tell that Aten's behind her and the other satyrs. And then I'll point out to the druid that's kind of behind the
All right.
altar. So I'll point them all out, but then they can describe themselves.
Alrighty, I do like that. Thank you. And yeah, as that actually goes through, Ilara, as you are pointed at, what does we'll take a minute for me to remember names. Irene, look when they see you, and you know the drill. You play with me for 3.5 years, so.
Oh, well, you will see a sort of average, almost a little bit above average height lady. She's got like chestnut skin with blue scales spattered across her arms and her face. She has snake-like eyes. They're blue. She's kind of got like a pirate-esque getup on. She's got a what is it? A short sword on her person, and she'll give you a greeting. Say yes. My name is Alara. Hello. And then she will gesture to Athen, who is not here. So, just point to the satyrs.
All right, and I believe next one that was mentioned, which she would sense a sense of familiarity to as well, which be the Dryad, which is Marmax, which was pointed third, I believe. And yeah, Mr. Hurton, if you don't mind, present the character.
Greetings. I am Cosiris, keeper of the old ways.
Character description, if you don't mind.
So, before you stands what could be a half-elf. I'm not really sure. Could be an elf. Don't know. But definitely a druid carrying a staff that looks like it's alive. And basically a cloak over worn leathers. And there's something not elven, but elven about him.
All right. Third one in the row, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, did you finish?
Well, before it was. I would ask one question because I would notice. I think I would notice that she was holy, and I would ask her. So, whom of the gods do you serve?
That's one thing I'm curious to. I never told me that.
I mean, I am the resident holy man.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Did you decide on someone in the end, Lumi, or no?
I actually didn't, I forgot to do that. Let me see, which ones are good with the waters?
Water, connection to the water is Sidon, Titan of Sea and Storm. I don't remember if there is anyone for peace. Tylea is nature and peace. Tylea, great
that.
mother of all. So yeah, I believe among the either shield or staff, you would recognize the great symbol of the great mother of all.
Yes, I would. I would say, sister. I am most excited to see you. Welcome.
She gives a bow.
And I believe the next one in line, if I'm not mistaken, was Splendid, was the Satyrs. I will leave the human that is not here for my description, since the player is not here today. And I guess raising up from the grave after having night hours for about 8 hours straight, you would see the Satyr rolling about in the floor. And yeah, go for it, Simke. Present the Satyr.
Yeah. Aiden is kind of a walking tool bench. He's covered in like pretty busted leathers and straps and tools of every type. Got some twigs and herbs and things drying off of his horns. And he's got, I guess, some little companion in a cloak nearby at all times. And yeah, I think his clothing is probably on fire, or maybe his armor is. There's a smoke coming off of it at all times. And yeah, I think beyond that, he's pretty much always writing in his journal, documenting the things that they've killed and how. And he's a little bit odd. And he defers to his older brother to do the talking.
Well, I'm Azriel. Nice meeting you. He's a horned knight. Curved ram-like horns frame a stern, bearded face. His presence is both noble and unsettling. He's wearing a polished plate armor, bleeding beneath a torn crimson cloak, furred legs, and some cloven hooves, and dark tail coils behind him. At his belt, he has a high-quality short sword and a shield on his back over his backpack.
All right, and as far as the last one goes, you would see a human that seems heather pale in his skin, almost dead-like, you could say, carrying a large sword to his back. He seems quite muscular, holding white hair, and you see that he seems to have. I don't remember if he actually had that. Oh no, he dished the holy symbol, he did tell me that. That seems to be like some warrior of sorts. He seems rather quiet. He looks at you with a respectful nod, but doesn't say much more than that. Besides his name being already spoken for. And the question still stands there. Does anyone reply to a Versi question? If you guys could use a few set of hands.
Of course we could. We could always use some help.
Then Versi do say to you, then little one, if you wish to know of what the future reserves for your people and for Tylea, I would say give these fellow ones a shot. So far, they had completed tasks that appeased the gods, and apparently had made undoings that displeased them, but did not bring their wrath. While so, my father has a peculiar wrath reserved in his heart for them. And yeah, that is her recommendation to you. Upon this, and Mr. Caden coming out of his whole shebang of tripping over about the outros, you now have a vision. Do you share it with the group? Do you want me to read it again, in case you don't remember?
Yeah, I think Caden would kind of wake up in a panic and barely notice the newcomer and immediately start describing that basically saw constellations in the sky and there was some strange horsemen pulling a ship across the waters of the sky faster than possible, and he looked down on men with dead eyes and leery corpses looking back, and a man that was super tall, like 8 feet tall, with a skeletal face. And then he told me to wake up, and he told me that he wasn't supposed to be there yet.
And Versiat and say, the outros. You are hiding upon the outros. One of the greatest ships that ever was. Arlecander Alexandros, one of the greater conquerors of Tylea, had a ship that could voyage not only to the water but also to the sky. It was an indomitable ship that faced krakens, terrors, and even my father's wrath. Beyond doubt that, the ship still remains to today. Disappeared, certainly. But where could it be? It seems like your third prophecy has been revealed. You need to find the location of the outros. Estor Arlecander. Was there cursed upon the seas? No.
I think I would follow up with Demetria told me that the fates alone could tell me what would save me. Is this somehow connected?
So your doom lies upon the hands of those who control the past, the present, and the future. Isn't that humorous? She smiles. Well, the fate certainly can reveal to thee what lies ahead. But I would say do not go with hope on your heart, little one. They, as much as they can give you the information you seek, acquiring what they say to you may be harder than you think. Well, you do now have the next part of the prophecy. I will tell you this. The only one that I know that still lies alive, that knew of the location of the outros, was King Acastus of Mitros. I believe once you are done with what you need in Astoria, most likely move to Mitros will be your next location. Does anyone else have anything they need from me? My eyes are tired. I feel like I need to sleep, she says.
One last request, Miss Versi.
She looks to you, and yeah.
You wish us well on our journey.
She smiles and says, may the Great Mother, may the one who domains the sea, and may the Lady who parts the gates bless you upon your walk on this land. She refers to Tylea Luteria incident. And yeah, she gladly will. I want to remember you guys that you do have information that you visited the Necropolis of Tillamook is also an optional, but it's not part of the tasks you must do. Just an optional area. Also for the necklace thing. So.
Well, yeah.
Also for me. I need
Yeah.
it
Yes.
for my background.
Yep, your epic pet.
Yeah.
I need to go to the Halls of Mithras, or the
Mithril Forge.
Yeah.
I assume
Also,
Mithril Forge is within the Mithril Mines, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys did get specification of that.
Mm.
There lies a great forge within the center of the mines, where once the weapons of the 5 Dragonlords were made.
It's my destination.
A few of you have
Venerable.
ties with the Mithril Forge, so might be a good next location for you guys to explore.
Does make
Also,
sense.
once you guys conclude there is a level tied to it as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. A lot of us need to go there anyways.
Alrighty. On to the last moments. Versus sees that you guys are going. She hears her footsteps leaving, and in a whisper, she says, "Show mercy upon them, Father. You will still see through them the way which mortals think, which mortals feel, and how, in their own way, they love you like I do." And yeah, you guys go back to the Heartlands. You guys exit from the Temple of the Oracle. Does everybody have their side questing order?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm not gonna be rolling another fixed side quest anytime soon, random encounters, but we can still roll the random encounters. Present Lumi some opportunity to show off with her new build. Alright, you guys walk across, leaving the Temple of the Oracle across the old woods. Ancient Forest, I do believe it's a day and a half if I'm not mistaken, from the Temple of the Oracle to Star, so you guys do get at least one chance at a random encounter. Does our new player want you to try to roll that? Is she feeling lucky?
Sure.
Roll me a d20.
No pressure.
No pressure. Just the
Don't say
responsibility
that.
of the
No
group being assaulted. There you go, no encounter. She is lucky. You guys voyage across the old woods without many hassle at all. You see the beautiful paths that lie ahead. Over onto the mountains, you cross the hills and see from the back of you the remnants of the old woods disappearing behind you. You walk across with a new vigor of hope that you can still do good with the gods, that you can still form your path ahead, and that, yeah, future is bright. Now you know that not only you have ahead of you the armaments of the Dragonlords, but also with what one of them used as a vessel of transportation, which is the legendary ship the Ultros. A ghost ship capable of flying upon the stars. As you guys walk across the hills and mountains that lead to Astoria, following along in between the mountain path going up, as you did one time with Kira, do you guys do anything? Is there anything that you guys wish to do while navigating this field?
I'm gonna keep looking for herbs so I can make more potions.
Okay, you can roll me a survival roll while you were doing that.
And I'm gonna continue making the shield of expression.
Okay. You have the supplies needed to that? I think it's tinker's tools or blacksmith
Yeah.
tools. Okay. Then yeah, you certainly can shape, prepare, and mold iron until you're arriving at proper forging city. Yeah, I mean, you guys continue your voyage. Does anyone hunt, or are we going through Goodberry Diet again?
Good berries are good.
Yeah, they are by
Good
definition.
Fruititious,
Plus-
delicious, nutritious.
Plus, they're free. I can cast them once per day for free.
They are.
And I'll provide the beer.
I rolled a 15 on survival, by the way.
You guys are in mountain terrain, so you do not find for herbs, specifically for healing potion in the area. But go ahead and roll me a medicine roll to see if you identify the set of herbs that you'll find in the mountains.
Nope.
You do not know what those herbs are. If they are poison, if they are medicine, you can collect them. But you don't know what the result will be.
Collect them and bring them to. Since we're going to Astoria,
Phenomenal.
might as well.
Do you take your time and care while you're doing so?
Always.
Sleight of
Reverence
hand.
for Mother Nature.
Sleight of hand check. You cut the call, and immediately as you do perceive that what seems to be some sort of acid pour alongside your skin, dripping slightly to you as the it's not makai. What is the name of the thing that goes inside a herb? There is a small little liquid. It's not sap either. No, it's not sap. Sap is for trees, right?
Plants.
Sap is trees.
Yeah.
The nectar.
Yeah, maybe that. It slightly drops onto your skin, and you do notice that it
Oils.
begins to...
Oils.
Oils, yeah, sure. There you go. The oil drips slightly onto your skin and begins to form up what seems to be a purple irritation. It is a poisonous herb of sort. Constitution saving throw.
Boy. Sorry.
Oh, good. Fail. That's 6 points of poison damage.
Yeah, that would be my luck.
During the night, you guys get an opportunity to, make camp as you voyage along the mountains. And you eventually see that, from top of the mountain range, the largest part among the hills, maybe, you do see the river that connects over, falling from the Great Falls of Arcanelon, and from a good distance, you would see the city of Astoria. The city seems quieter. There doesn't seem to be much more raffle going because the wine festival is over. The centaurs are not surrounding the region around the mountain range anymore. It seems a peaceful night for you guys to enjoy. As campfire goes, you guys are maybe preparing up, to rest, laying your bedrolls on to the area. Does anyone feel like doing some roleplay? Maybe knowing a little bit one another of those that you don't know a little too much.
I'm gonna find a little clearing, maybe a little bit to the side, and plant my tree. My
Okay.
staff.
You
And throw it
plant
to the tree.
your beautiful staff onto somewhere close to the bonfire in the middle, and it grows to that beautiful tree which remembers, old, ancient, and strong, slowly growing format each day as it touches the earth once more. And the oak is beginning to gain. It's not hardwood, the word I'm looking for, but there you go. Begins to grow hardwood among its oak, and its branches begin to extend. You do see one thing that gives you hope. You see the first leaf of grass, not grass, sorry. The first leaf that forms into it in a long, long time.
And so I stay with my tree and I say a little prayer of thanks to Thylia. And that's where, a little far away from the fire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still a little, not so happy around fire.
Yep, that's fair.
I would approach your tree and say, it's rather convenient.
It is. It's like home.
Anywhere. Yeah.
Sadly not my grove of old, but it'll do for now.
At least you get to bring it with you.
This is true. It is
Most of your kind are stuck in place.
well, in places. Maybe they don't range as far. Notice Demetria. Sadly. She and I are related. Somehow. Somewhere.
We'll have to find many others to actually be able to fulfill our promise.
Yes. I know that was a bold suggestion. And it will require a boon from the mother. But who knows? Maybe it's possible.
Oh, I hope for our sake.
As do I. I will keep beseeching and requesting Thylia's guidance and support on our behalf in this endeavor.
Oh, see you in the morning then.
Well,
And I walk towards the fire again.
Anyone else has anything they wish to do along this night? I believe one of you is doing a shield, which takes time and effort.
Yeah, I'm just having Theseus hold this piece of wood while I carve it and try to shape some metal and, yeah, I guess etch
Hammer
some
down.
runes enchanted into it, and I think Theseus is going to be able to, tell us a little bit about what's going on better this way.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
What he's doing.
Elara, you begin to feel a little thirsty, and your water flask is empty. Do you go to procure some water?
I guess. I'll go get some water.
There you go. Phenomenal. Knew I could trust with you. Closing nearby onto the descent on the mountain range, you guys find a little vein of flowing water. Maybe a passage of the river downstream. It's a very slight one. It's enough, to touch the feet or maybe collect some water with the hands. It's not much. Nearby to that vein, since normally they are close to the water, you would find Alexandria. It's not too far from the camp. And if Lumi wants, Ilaria, hold on, name. Irene could also be there. And as you guys are there, enjoying up the flow of the night, you do see that a beautiful star falls in from the open sky, crossing Astoria, just onto the other side of the city.
It's not a star, is it?
No, it actually is a comet dragon that's soon will eat you. Who knows?
With my luck, yes.
But yes, regardless, I give you guys the scene. If you guys wish to roleplay a bit, you can.
Look
And
up
I'm-
and peer up, and I say, "Oh look, a shooting star."
You want to wish upon it?
Maybe it'll bring us good luck on our next adventures.
Maybe. We've had some bad luck recently.
Maybe it's a good omen with our new companion and the beautiful shooting star. It appears tonight.
That would be nice.
All right. Yeah, I guess that's it. The night passes and fades with not much more on it. You guys see that eventually you cross over towards Astoria. And go towards the city. As you guys cross on towards the great city of Astoria once more, you see that the guards meet you with grace and say, "It's the heroes!" They cross up spears in your honor as you come across, carrying the horn. You do see that waiting you at the gates, Aesop, the keeper of the Shrine of the Dragon, would be there and say, "You made it! I knew you would do it, heroes!" He seems very excited to see all of you as you make your cross towards the inner gates from this outer gate. And you notice that the people seems to had maybe heard humors and are forming up lines left and right to watch the Great Horn of Balmitria being returned to its shrine. People throw flowers, cheer upon your name, and you guys come upon the city as heroes you should be.
Hold my hat upside down as we walk past asking for tips.
Sure.
I was gonna ask if someone can offer us a room since we have no money.
We have money.
Yeah.
We just have to sell the emerald.
Oh, well, we have to sell that first, I guess.
Theoretically, you guys do have money now with the new player coming in. Just depends on how much they will want to share with the group.
Like, hey, I know you're new, but could you loan us some money?
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, she spares money. How much is it?
You guys need to get in the tavern to figure that out first. But regardless,
Well, your troop charges about 10 gold a day.
the fuck? Anyhow, yeah, I mean, as you are really putting the tipping hat down, I guess, roll me a performance roll there. Let's see if you get it.
She doesn't know me, so it's definitely just gonna sound like douchebaggery. Performance. This will be good.
Yeah, you see that the people they look to you. They don't exactly understand maybe what you try to convey, or maybe they do and just simply are fucking ignoring you. They throw you know, half-eaten sandwiches and vegetables and maybe half a bottle of milk, that sort of stuff. You know, beggar food. It's what they give you, but no coin, my guy.
He eats all of it.
As you guys come across over to the northern part of the city of Historia, eventually you reach the Great Dragon Shrine once more. As you ascend, being guided by Aesop, you see that he asks you guys to put in the reliquary down the horn. In a short description for our new player, the Dragon Shrine is a two-story building, basically on the first floor dedicated to Vomitria, the great dragon of old. He's not necessarily a deity, but he is the oldest dragon of Thylea. There is a statue dedicated to him in his full form. You would see a rather tall, ancient dragon standing 2 foot with its claws forward, and what seems to be some sort of brownish dark scales that are painted in the statue itself. And he seems to be missing in the specific statue one of his horns. As you guys ascend up towards the set of stairs, you see a reliquary with multiple dedicated items, most of them to dragons or dragon riders. And as promised, Aesop do give you the guys the opportunity to choose for one item in the room among those that are not into displays. Let me just check what those are, because I don't remember. But I believe it's a set of the Cavalier or a lance, if I'm not mistaken. Standing in the way, the Ghost Ship Ultras, I have to go back to Astoria. King's Daughter, celebrating the King, the Sacrifice, Temple of Acarnalon, there we go. Keeper of the Dragon Shrine. Queen Velas and Mitros, the signature swear on Lodge taking horn, Excluding the horn, the same as production, Dragonlords, that's all the times, levels of wind. Okay. Conversation emanates from the horn upon doors. Set of the Cavalier, a plus weapon of the group choice. Does not specify more than that. So, this specific set of the Cavalier, just so you guys are aware, works for a dragon.
Who's riding Mermex?
It is made for the size of an adult dragon.
Oh, okay.
Wait, can the dragon wear it?
Yeah, dragon can wear it. Oh, you mean you? Okay. No, it's not sized for for you. You're a meeting creature.
Okay, so
The old dragon is here, so.
So it
Yeah,
does
no,
seem
no.
like a +1 weapon of choice would probably be the best option. Although, who needs a
Potentially.
+1 weapon? Anybody?
I need something for defense.
Not a weapon, so I guess no one.
Let me check
Irene,
what
you need a weapon?
Athanasius have on him. Oh, you gave the +1 great sword to him, so yeah. No, yeah.
Will there be?
What about
Well,
Lara?
should we?
Waitan came in with
take-
his plus weapon. That was his
Okay.
from the beginning. It's his buddy weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a buddy. I have a buddy staff.
Lara, do you need something else?
I mean, I already have a +1 weapon, but if nobody else needs one, I'll take the cavalier. What is it called? Cavalier? The cavalier?
Saddle
What
the
is it?
Cavalier.
Saddle?
Yep.
I mean, if you want to
I
take
mean,
the
if
saddle.
nobody needs a +1 Evans, if
Oh, so you don't need
no one
another
wants
weapon.
a weapon, then no, I don't need another
Okay.
weapon.
Oh yeah, it's useful for your epic pad. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Then you can have it, I suppose. No one's speaking up, so all yours.
Put that in the bag of holding. Alright, how do you pronounce it? Because
Saddle of the Cavalier. It basically makes for you to not be able to be forcefully dismounted from your mount, and attacks against your mount go at disadvantage while you're hiding it.
oh, that's good.
Heroes, take word upon to Lady Valis in the city of Mitros. I believe that she will hold more answers to the location where the altars lies. You guys share about the events of the side with Aesop, right?
Yeah.
Because he would offer for you guys to drink from the horn with him there. Okay. She may know more about it. He tells you guys.
Can you repeat the name?
Valis, your goddess, my guy.
Oh, Valis.
Yeah.
Awesome. And where did you say we could find her?
Temple of the Five.
Okay.
So the Temple of the Five in Mitros was the first great temple to the Five ever made. It is believed by followers of the Five that this is where the first manifestation of the Avatar of the Gods ever was. So that's why they always refer to the gods being there.
So it's more specifically the one over there. Okay, it's not here.
Yeah. Because Mitros was the first town founded in Tylea. That's why it receives the name of the first daughter the Tylea had. Alright. Do you guys go north towards the Falls of Arcanalon? I believe it's a 2-day ride. Let me check. The Mitro Forge.
Before we leave town, I would want to visit the shrine to Thylea and
Sure.
make a offering of something. An offering of herbs or plants or.
You can
whatever
offer the
I might
herbs
have.
you collected.
Yes.
There you go.
Make an offering of the herbs I collected, and pray for her divine guidance and protection.
Do you maybe try to bring someone along that shares the same fate as you?
I do.
Go for
Invite
it.
them to join me.
Go for it. Do it in character.
Care to visit the Holy Mother Shrine and seek her guidance on our journey.
That's towards you, Lemmy.
Well, let's go.
Phenomenal.
Really, I think I should call you cousin, not sister, because you're a naiad.
Yeah, makes sense. Music. Music. There was one I used the last, but was it the Druid's Patch? No, because this one has lyrics. I used something else last time. Was this the one? This was the one. Okay. Alright. You guys move across the city to the old Temple of Tylea, most north of the town, close to the mountain range. And as you guys come closer to there, you do see that the old wooden form of Tylea lies about in the shape of a woman made of tree bark, alongside a crown of flowers and laurels, alongside lyres in between her palms, and what's the name of it? Figurines of animals by her feet, alongside a tapestry of grass. As you come along, you see that acolytes wearing green tunics seem to welcome you, bowing only on your presence, and they offer you free entry towards the Temple of the Great Mother.
In I go, riding confidently.
Alright. You come along to the inside of the temple. You see that she lies tall before you, much taller than the figures which are expected among the old woods. People are reserved or simply worship the great trees into her name. The Great Enclave had no visions of her in humanoid shape. Even few most likely saw how the humans worship her in a humanoid form. You know that her true nature is nature itself. There is a moment where you put the herbs down. How do you make your sacrifice? Do you burn it beyond the sacrifice empire? Do you just lay it in by her feet in the statue? What exactly do you do?
I think, is there a sacrificial pyre burning?
Yes, there is.
I think, actually, I wouldn't go to the fire.
Okay, that's fair.
I think I would put them at her feet.
All right.
And say, Holy, and while doing so, say, Holy Mother, forgive my humble offering, but this is what I have. We seek your guidance and your wisdom and your protection as we continue our quest to bring peace to the lands. That's it.
All right. You know the drill. Peak high or low and roll me at the 100. You did it 2 times so far. Let's see if you got anything.
I am going
3%
to
odds.
go high. Bless.
In
and
the
I
middle.
roll low.
You notice that you leave the offerings, you feel satisfied and fulfilled upon giving prayers to your creator goddess. There is no motion, no traction, no show that your worship was heard. But as they say, faith is about belief. Maybe within your heart you know she heard you, but there is still still not the time for an answer. Does Irene, being upon a temple of her deity, want to show any expression of her fate?
Yes.
Go for it. So your goddess is a goddess of nature and peace. She values, of course, prayers dedicated to the world, for peace, for people. Offerings suitable to her are poetry would be a smaller one, herbs, anything that comes from the earth, and well, coin is majorly appreciated everywhere, so it's not the first thing she would have received, but anything you have that you know is important to you, that is tied to one of her domains, would be appreciated. Only prayers also work.
Yes. So Irene will go ahead and put 1 gold coin.
Okay.
And then also, I guess, kind of pull out from her bag a seashell.
Okay.
And offer a prayer.
All right. How do you hold the seashell while you make the prayer? Is it between your palms? Is it on by the feet of the statue? Is it on the burning pyre? Where is that when you make a prayer?
It is in her palms.
Okay. Phenomenal. Do me a short prayer of what you think your goddess would like to hear. What do you seek, or what do you seek to thank her for? Whatever you go for.
Oh, to like roleplay it out, or like do I?
If you want to, you can, but you don't have to. You
Okay.
can if you wish.
Yeah. So Irene's just gonna kind of like, kneel down a little bit, holding the seashell up. She has the gold coin in front of the statue.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just going to give a prayer, basically thanking the goddess for giving her this prophecy, telling her where she needed to go, and finding these people that she was going to be joining for, or, assisting on this journey. And may good tidings occur later.
Okay. Good one. Same mechanic. So you pick high or low before rolling a d100. And you make the roll of a d100 dice.
We're feeling lucky, so we're going to go ahead and say hi.
Okay.
I also
In the middle.
Low.
Yeah, in the middle. All right. You make your prayer. You feel the satisfaction of thanking her for showing you the path. There is this moment of appreciation that takes upon thee. And same answer. Fate is more about belief than actual things happening. You see that there is this sensation of fulfillment with you, and there is a belief that she heard you once, she may hear you again upon your gratitude to her. And that's it. As both of you stand collectively, and yes, the seashell. Do you keep it with you, or do you leave it to the pyre, to the sacrificial pyre?
I leave it on the pyre.
Okay. You do see that the flames likely burn it for a while, scorching around the shell, and you do see that there is this this moment, you know, this short visage that the shell forms up into a feminine shape in the fire that looks and glances back at you as both of you have your backs going towards the door. Maybe you don't know, but she's watching. The Great Mother is a silent one. She's not a very active goddess, but she always is watching her children, so... yeah, you guys leave, rejoin with the party. Does anyone want to go bother Piter about why he's being a bitch, since you guys saved his daughter? Or are you guys just gonna go take the northern gate towards the Greater Falls of Akanlan?
Oh, you meant like why the gods are being unhappy with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would certainly like to see him about that. Yes.
All right.
Do we look for Kira to talk about her?
Kira said that when you guys go to the Metro Force, she wants to be there, and she would be there. So you guys can ask for her to voyage with you again. She would be in the King's Palace for sure.
So we'd see her as we go to see Piter as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Perfect.
We are halfway through. Does anyone need a break before we do social roleplay with the king and his sister?
I mean, get some water anyway.
Up to you guys. I'm good to go. So, no shot, no call. All right. When I will eventually need to go to the bathroom, right? I just drink a half liter of water. So, you guys go to the king's palace. You reach. Let me change the music. You reach the fronting gates where the guards also know you by your achievements. You see that the centurions there, they raise up hands off their shields and hit their chests and say, "Heroes, it is good to see you. Does the king expect you?"
Well, I'm not sure whether or not he does, but we'd like to talk to him.
Very good. Well, you are friends with the king. I do not believe that you need an escort. You see that they say, "Please be welcome." And you guys cross the greater gardens once more. Let me again give a short description of the place. This is only ambiance and fire burning in the back. I want actual music. What does this sound like? Well, he is a god of battle, so... You guys walk across a large and beautiful garden with a fountain in the middle. You would see that over on the right side there is a beautiful exposition of flowers in a flower place. I forgot the name of the actual place. With roses, lyres, dandelions, and sunflowers. And over on the left side you would see a water stream that flows to the interior of the palace alongside with the visionaries of runes. And you guys do notice that there seems to be a mountain, now the room of his youngest daughter that you guys saved. You see that upon seeing you guys, she waves from the window. For our new player, you would see what seems to be a young woman, most likely 18 or 20 years old as a human, long strings of blonde hair, deep green eyes, and a beautiful smile, very innocent looking. She also carries a... I forgot what god she worships. Does anyone remember? King's daughter.
Honora?
Corina. No, hold up, no. Corina is the name of the children that you guys saved. Hold up. King's daughter. King's spider, the Cyclops. Tobos, meeting the king. Possible outcomes. Princess Honora, there we go. Medieval dragon action. I don't know. Oh, she doesn't say it to you guys. Okay, that makes sense. why she wouldn't say it to your guy. Alright. Regardless. You guys see Anora, and she waves, happy to see you all again, and you guys come across onto the King's Palace. Upon making visit onto the King's Hall, you would see that it stretches itself with 6 interiors onto each side. And bypassing the great doors, you would see Kira and her brother again, anguished, talking with one another, uncertain of the outcomes of what is to be, of the future. And Pyro, upon looking at you all, will say, "You came. I was keen on talking to you."
Of course we came.
What happened? Why would you steal from a brother?
What? Who did we steal from?
You stole from a statue dedicated to Helios with Saldi. All of us, Saldi. Sidon shown it to us. He mocked us and provoked us, showing that the great heroes we chose would rob from one of our missing brothers. What is the meaning of it?
Seems like it was a misunderstanding. We realized that's what it was.
What it was then?
The satyr stole most of our stuff from us after putting us to sleep using Kira's instrument.
You see that she looks at you. My instruments?
Which he apparently stole from you, yes.
She looks to you and say, "Huh. You must be talking about the Four Winds then." One of my acolytes did say that 4 of my instruments were missing. Intriguing. So they did steal from the temple.
Tracked down our
Old
belongings,
then.
which apparently now we learn weren't ours anymore.
When something is dedicated to the gods, it belongs to them. Unless otherwise said and vested, only that god could release his possessions to a mortal.
Well, we didn't know that at the time.
You will have opportunity to talk with Helios, but you may not find him to be the usual form. One thing you should know is that our mother never held much care for him. You see that Kira goes to him and do a little punch for him on the shoulder and say, "Well, regardless of what she thinks, he is kin to us." Or more precisely and you see that Biter kind of, he furrows his brows and look at her and say, yes, okay, you're right, I'm not helping. Anyway, Kira says, "Are you going towards the Meteor Mines?"
That's the second reason we were here.
Okay, you see that she flicks her fingers and her backpack appears behind her, takes up one of her scrolls and say, "All right, what did I miss that is relevant apart from the satyr robbing you?" And she begins to write, while one of you maybe share the recent events with her. You don't have to actually roleplay it.
That's where it would start.
So the horn is taken care for. Okay. I heard that Dimitri was potentially the one who held it. Is she as crazy as people say she is? She makes a comment on it.
He is driven wild with grief and has taken a very dark turn.
Well,
to see a child of nature turn from the mother goddess, that in and of itself is painful.
Well, people say it was her choice. Astor Arlecanos is Not a man you should love. He is,
So it is.
the most complex of the Dragonlords that we had dealt with in the past. He is a man of pure pride and wish to conquer. He would have wasted all of the old woods and the sea if we did not stop them, or more precisely, my brother stopped them. But the casters would know better to tell you the story than us. He was, after all, his bloodline.
Mm-hmm. It appears the death of her sister and the destruction of her sister's tree is not something that she has ever been able to move beyond.
If there is one that can restore a creature of nature, it certainly is the Great Mother. But she had not answered, at least to us, since the forming of the Great Oak. So I wouldn't be able to help you there. Okay, this music is becoming a little creepy. Let's change the tune here. And yeah, you see that Kira is ready to go and actually trying to get you guys out of the King's Hall.
I mean, we're going. There's not much else to do here.
You see that Biter says, when you meet my father, be sure to say to him that he is missed. And that's all he says. All right. You guys have now Kira, and for the new player, you would see a young human-like woman that holds those bob-like styled hair with the traditional Greek hair. With a simple tiara of gold on top of her head, filled with what seems to be multiple parchments and books across her hands. She carries 10 outdirected rather across the same arm on the left, while writing on parchments and papers and all sorts of things. She carries a multiple set of different instruments, harps, lyres, lutes, all sorts of things in her backpack. And she carries one of those mountainous tracker backpacks, you know. For a woman her size, it seems like a lot of weight, but it doesn't seem like she cares. And she just carries a lot of knowledge and music and poetry-based stuff with her. She looks to you and says, that one is new. I did not know of that one in the prophecy. You see that looks over to Alexandria, pointing towards the other one, and say, that one looks like you. Who is her?
She is possibly a cousin of mine. We met her at the Oracle. She has joined our party because she's also in search of. She's also heard of the prophecy. Her name is Irene.
Irene, you say. You see that she immediately scribes out the name and says thanks and gives her back to you without any politeness and go to Irene. And you see that while you guys are walking over across the city, the lady comes over in front of Irene and say, hi, the name is Kira. Pleasure to meet you. So what is your whole story with this? Why did you come here?
I was given a prophecy, and I was sent by my, I'm gonna say clergy, my group of
Mm-hmm.
fellow clerics, to go seek out the oracle, who then told me that these adventurers would also be able to assist me in the prophecy.
You see that she smiles and says, "So, okay. What does your clerk need help with?" And she fills in with multiple questions. Ask you, what is your favorite type of food? What is your favorite poetry? What is your favorite person? She asks if you have a loved one, and she fills you with a lot of personal questions. Basically on flowing one over the other.
Yeah. Irene just goes around just kind of answering as much as she can. She says anything seafood based. So most of her diet is fish, or
You prefer fried, deep fried, on vapor, raw? And she's very specific over each question each time you answer. And each time you say something, she writes on her paper.
I guess to be unhinged, Irene probably eats them raw.
Wait, hold up, I have more questions. She follows you along. And yeah, you guys see that Kira keeps bothering Irene for most likely the rest of the voyage as you guys go together to the Greater Falls of Akanlon. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, let me check the thing in the Mithril Forger, but I do believe it's a 3-day travel. Blood for Sidon is one of the events. Okay. This is a fixed encounter that happens the day before. What is this? Compared to the victory of the Dragonlords, blah blah, lore, that's what I'm after. Day of travel. Shrink Christ to pass on with the labors. Upper and the lower devils. 3 days. 3 days. Okay. Start by the dawn. Here's me follow the path to reach from the Falls of Akanlon. The sky is grey, cold by day. Okay. Overgrown roots and thorny shrubs, east and western ward, going into cliffs. Okay. As you guys begin to follow the road on Snorch, you do perceive that the long abandoned road is rocky and overgrown. You perceive roots and thorny shrubs coming along. The wind blows westward along the granite cliffs over the Storm tributary. North of the road are expensive steps, and beyond Thatch, hazy blue mountains. The sky is grey, cold by day, but at night the clouds withdraw, revealing a blanket of stars. The first day, you guys notice that there is nothing that disturbs you for some reason. But as you guys reached, let me just confirm, 3, I believe. Yeah, you guys reached at least 3. You do feel that as you walk towards the Great Falls of Akanlon, there is something watching over you. There is a sensation, an indistinguished sensation that is heavy in the air. That each time as you guys look upon the heavy grey clouds in the morning, it's almost a pair of eyes gaze towards you. It's a strange feeling.
Oh, shoot.
As you guys walk across the start of the road that will lead to the Great Falls of Akanlon, do you guys do anything, or should I just roll up the next day?
It's feel weird for anybody else. It's like eyes are upon us.
Can I roll perception?
Sure. Oh, might be enough. 21. Roll insight for me.
Roll insight?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You look around in between the clouds. You do not know what it is. But you have a sensation that as you guys move, the clouds moves with you. It's odd. It's really fucking odd.
Can anyone else inspect it or roll an insight?
100% you can attempt inspecting. You would have advantage on the perception since one of you already noticed that, but you do have to roll the perception to roll the insight.
Okay.
I roll nature.
What are you rolling nature for?
See if the clouds are natural or like divine altered.
Sure, you can roll nature.
You said we had advantage on perception?
Yeah, you succeed, make the insight roll.
Does that have advantage?
Nope.
Okay.
The clowns look very natural to you. Nope. I don't expect anyone to pass. But you guys do notice that something is off, for sure. Hold up. I should have changed that a long time ago. Elara passed. Let's see if she passed the insight. Nope. Nope. Combined skill checks are always hard, dude. I don't know what game designers did that. Fantasy Wildlands. What does this sound like? Oh, that was a good one. Okay.
My first and final nat 20 today.
Well, no, we still got an hour 15 to go. I wouldn't count on it.
Yeah, but you also know my luck.
Sure. I do know your luck. That's
You say that, but you critted it 3 times in one turn in the campaign earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was then. This is now, and I never roll high in this game.
Ooh. Oops, excuse me.
All good. And yeah, upon the passage of the time in the road, as the night falls, you are undisturbed by the events that come. But one thing that does call your attention is that you do notice centaur hoofs. Well, horse hoofs, to be fair. In the track towards the north, in the same direction you guys are going to. And you guys do know that centaurs do serve Sidon, so.
It'd just be horses. Horse riders or something.
Yep.
Would we be able to tell how many horses?
Sure. Make me a survival check.
Gonna keep doing this.
You actually do. You notice about 12 different pairs of hooves.
Great. So 12 pairs would be 12 sets, so like 12 horses, or
yeah, 12 pairs. If I mention specifically pairs, and it's would specifically mean that could be anywhere between 7 and 12. It's what it would identify. 7 and 14, sorry. Equal war number.
Yep.
So anything between 7 and 14 horses are well organizedly moving towards the north.
Great. Now let everyone know what I find.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, give me one random encounter. So, So Lady Lumi here can try bonking things. All right. Someone else throw me a random encounter for the second day. Let's see what you guys find. Oh my fucking god. All right. You guys pass the second day, crossing over the Great River. You make the descent, falling down, and you eventually reach that mountain range which you see from afar, reaching towards the Great Falls of Dragonlords. You do perceive that as you guys go deeper across the river stream, the path changes to what seems to be mostly footing hills and grasslands in the area. And the mountains extend themselves mostly to the north. As you guys continue to flow the river upwards against the stream, you continue going and going towards north. And you see that eventually the river shifts in the area where the Great Falls begin to appear, which you guys would be around here by now. By the third day, we do have a fixed encounter though, so let's do that. As you guys are coming across to the Great Falls of Dragonlords, you hear the sound of thundering hoofs that can be heard ahead from the north. You see dozen mounted men hiding in your direction. The hiders wear bronze helmets, and they carry long pikes tied with flowing scarlet ribbons. As the riders draw closer, you realize that they are riders at all but centaurs. Nomadic warriors with torso of men and lower bodies of a horse. You notice that the centaurs ahead, they begin to surround you in quickened pace, while some hold pikes close to you, a few of them draw bows in the back.
What can we do to help you today?
What does a band of humans do in Horseland?
Well, first we weren't really knowing of that being your land, but we are seeking a ritual mine around these parts.
You seek Letiria's doom. Folly of you to do so. 2 of our men fell along the path up north. We never found their trace, so we thought them as dead. You see that he removes his bronze helmet, looking to you, and say, "The name is Hukar." Well, we are heading there, hunting for food. 2 of my kin fell along the conscious of the fall. We only had enough time to see that the place is surrounded by beasts and monsters, most likely Leteria spawns. If you go about that direction, you will find the same fate.
Then let us risk it. We didn't come here thinking it'd be a walk in the park.
Let's avenge your fallen people.
If you do find them, I would be greatly appreciated if you recover their bodies.
We'll do that if we do.
I look to our gravekeeper.
Yeah, he gladly says that upon his honor as a follower of the Lady of Dreams, he will. Storms, there's a father. Okay, so you guys do need the bodies for the event to happen. Alright. You see that they look to you, and as you made a promise, you know, to recover their dead, and that you are going towards there. He says, May the Lord of the Storms and all of us horses show you compassion as you cross towards the Great Falls. You see he puts his helmet back, and he say, Horinkar, which is charged in Centaur. and he travels south with his remaining 12 men. So you are correct. There was 14. Now there's 12.
Okay.
Let's push forward then.
Alrighty. And finally, Dungeon Crawl. Next session will most likely be our Dungeon Crawl. Let's see. That's the lower levels, that's the upper levels. Stat. It is. Okay. Oh, my uncle is here. I did not thought he was here. Under me.
Oh, great.
Let's take a short break. I will put you guys on the map, and we can reconvene in a bit.
All right. Oh my god, CMK, you're gonna need a torch. You're blind as a bat.
Yep.
I know because since the session where you weren't present and I was given control of your character, I still have, so I can click on your character and see your vision. Yeah. Can't see shit.
I will also need a torch. Or just one really bright piece has one.
Well, so long as one person in the party has a decent source of light, everybody will see just fine.
Let Theseus hold a torch.
Until he blows up in an encounter. There goes the torch.
It's probably for the best that he has an open flame in case he erupts into explosive gas.
Yeah. It also might mean the end of the torch for everybody who needs it.
Make more torches,
Yeah.
especially of the flashlight.
Oh yeah.
let's go. Oh, did I close the thing?
What's the what?
Do you guys see the timer or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 seconds left. 2 seconds.
Alright, so I'm on time. Let me open this up. Whenever everybody's here. We resume. Yeah, it bugged for me. Oh, there you are. Okay. Everybody's here. Alright. Use bathroom, got myself some cereal.
Cereal is good.
It is one of the best foods in the world. Especially corn sugar-free ones. They are very good. Alright. As you guys make the descent towards the Great Falls of Dragonlords, you notice that a rocky promontory looks over to a spectacular vista dominated by the Great Falls of Dragonlords. The river cascades down over a sheer cliff and roars into a vast semicircular lake, throwing up what seems to be a white mist into the area, forming a slight fog descending down below. The Great Falls are almost beyond description. You perceive that the entire ocean has spilled over the edge of the world, and you can stand at a marveling space beyond you. You have never seen anything so grand across your life. The sound of rushing water is almost deafening as it descends down, cascading below. And the light of the fading day gleams across the water like a red gold. 4 massive statues of stone hands surround the lake. To the south, you can see that the rivers seem to be snaking down from the mountains to the old woods, while the snow-capped mountains overreach towards the Mithril Mountains, dominate the western horizon. When you guys pass across the mountain path ahead of you, you do perceive that there seems to be, all the way in the front of it, what seems to be a path that leads deeper and deeper towards the cave. What are you guys want to do?
I'm gonna light my lantern since I'm assuming we're going forward.
Yep, that's a good idea. There is some illumination. I will put a few spots of light that I forgot to put ahead. But you guys would notice that the flow of the water does not give much sunlight across the cave where you guys are coming to. So basically, if I'm not mistaken, here, 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 and here is the spots where light would come across the water. Feel free to move. The rain is yours.
I went into a ball.
Azrael, perception roll. Oh, yeah,
right.
you stepped forward. Might not matter. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, does not matter. You do notice that a stink rapidly wafts up on towards your nostrils. This stink is unnatural, Joe. It's almost like rotting corpses are below your feet. You do perceive that what seems to be a lying arm kind of stretches itself from the land below what seems to be the stone and the earth just above you. And this overwhelming stench looks terrible onto you, as you do perceive that just below your feet, hiding beneath what seems to be the moss and that lies in the rock, actually are dead corpses that were left there, or pieces of. Do me a con save.
They seem like centaurs. Okay.
They do not seem like centaurs, no.
Not magical in nature, my con here.
What the fuck are the stat blocks for troglodytes? Not magical in nature, no. It's natural stench.
Alright.
There we are, found it.
Bleh.
This one looks like. It's exactly the same stat block, but it's armored. Okay, I'm gonna go with the armored one. No four, yeah, okay. You pass. You hold yourself, your nose quickly and try to cover your mouth for the most of you can. And this sensation causing a strong nausea to you and almost making you vomit immediately. You hold it together, and you do see that coming from inside the rock up here, you do notice 2 troglodytes that appear. Right here. In front of you. And as soon as they do, they scratch. And it's 2 in the front, and 2 by the entry of the cave. It's 2 by the entry of the cave as well. Okay. Over here. They screech at you, and they look menacingly at you. Oh boy! I thought I had 4 troglodytes in the beginning of the initiative. It would be terrible if that was the case. Irene, you notice ahead of you what seems to be 4 troglodytes, a mixture of reptile and monstrosity, that are natural carnivores. They seem to have found Ezreal crossing their terrain, and they look like they want a seder stew for the night. What are you gonna do about that?
Is it me?
Irene. It's Irene's turn first. That's why I deferred them. What does this sound like? Lumi, are you among us?
Yes.
It is your turn in combat. The troglodytes leap across the rock formation and appear in front of Ezreal. And they seem to want a piece of him.
Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast. We'll do a bless.
Okay. Do you know how to multi-target?
I believe so.
Okay. Give it a try first. If anything, I can help you with that. Did you not select anyone? Okay. Do you mind if I help you out?
I could have sworn I had him selected. Yeah, I was trying to bless Azrael and
And 2 others.
Alara
Mm-hmm.
and Alexandra
Okay.
and Cosiris.
And Kosar, so you're doing a second level one?
Yes.
Okay. So what you're going to do is will hold shift and press T as Tango, Tatooine on the people you want to select. So you would hover above Azrael with your mouse, press T, and then on Alexandria, and then on Mermax, and then on Lara. And you see that a small little set of arrows will appear in the character that you're targeting. There you go. Holding shift. You need to hold shift. Otherwise, it doesn't allow multi-target. There you go. And then you press T again. Okay, you got 2. There you go. 3, 4. Now go to your bless and make sure to select second level spell slot when the prompt comes. There you go. You got it. Congratulations, your first spellcast.
Okay. There.
Any bonus actions or movements?
For bonus action? No, I think I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay. All good. Just Troglodyte moves forward. He will attempt a bite attack. But does not manage to gnaw through the armor. Alexandra, your move.
The one that just tried to bite Azrael,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
Go for
Dissonant
it.
Whispers.
Mm-hmm. Refund the first spell. He fails. You see that you make an attack on his mind as you cast Dissonant Whispers, and he begins to feel his head blow up in pain as he just grovels up onto the ground while holding his head, and what seems to be blood begins to secrete from his eyes and ears, and he falls dead.
Oh.
This time it's actually psychic damage.
Yeah.
Actually, psychic damage this time. Okay, and then I'll just look a little shocked because I was like, "Whoa!" I didn't know I was gonna kill him that quickly. And so then, bonus action. The only thing I have is telepathy, so everyone's near me. So I'll just stay. Am I in anyone's way? I don't think so.
No.
No.
But you were very close to the edge of 2,000 foot long fall, so 200
I
foot
was
long
gonna
fall.
ask how far down I was. Okay, so then I'll just move.
Goes very down. You might want to either go back or go forward.
Yeah. I'm going to move over here so that I'm at least
Valley
out
Square.
of the way.
Too tight. There you go.
Right there.
Makes sense.
Okay. Be my move.
All right. Elia.
Let's see. Do I have Oh wait, I do have. Yeah, just take them much quick. I'll do a class. What did I say?
I mean, it's range. You
Right.
know how you do with range.
Well, it's almost canonical.
One day.
Oh yeah, I have to share with the new player the meme. Hold on, where's the meme?
I
Lumi,
can't
if you
shoot.
feel like you're taking a site on memes and reacts, that's the canonical fact for or player cross out their characters to play. Basically, they always question the existence of a hitch in a long range attack. And I'm gonna dash
I
with this
can't
guy.
hit anything.
That's his turn. Mr. Caden, your move.
Alright. I'm going to put Thorn Armor on Theseus.
Okay.
And send him to the front. Or did you say there's some coming from the back as well?
Never said so.
No, they're just further ahead of us.
It's 10 temporary hit points.
Can't move. Yeah, I can't move Theseus again for some reason.
Oh, because you got a turn.
He's on time.
Supposed to be
Yeah.
on your turn, but you currently.
There you go.
Yeah.
Give it a try now.
Yeah.
Close, 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 and close.
And yes, it is dodging.
Mm-hmm.
And it's my turn. Move a little closer to the wall.
This one will do the same. He will dash down without his speed and might. Leaping across. Rah! And that's him. Your move, Ezra.
Alright. I will move this one over here. And I'm gonna cast X on him. It's a bonus action. Well, with a Hellish Blast, because he is a little further than my sword, and I don't really want to approach.
Alright. Make her swing. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum.
That was a really good damage roll. Ole.
25. Dead. You see that you scoundrel heel against the wall. Bah! And viscera and blood spray across, painting the wall. What else you got?
I sit right here.
Alright. Mr. Marmax, your turn.
I'm trying to measure. Why is it not measuring properly?
Should try this one. Did it show to you when I clicked it?
Yeah, it's all good. No.
No. Second try. Anyone else see the red
The
ping?
little L?
Yeah.
Okay. Look to the left side of your screen really quick for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got it? Looks like a
I
measure.
don't see your ping. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The measuring one, but it's just not. It's doing weird things. For me.
You have to click and drag towards where you want to do it for.
Yeah, it's drawing like a box. It's fine.
Ah, so you're in the measure template one now. So on the token controls, right? On the token controls, you descend down from where the targeting on the bullseye is, and there's another one like that which says measure distance instead of measurement controls. It is weird that's there. I agree that it's weird, but it's where it is.
Oh, there we go. Measure distance. That's the one I was looking for.
There you go.
55 feet. Ugh. Okay. I can pass through, like, if I wanted to pass through Irene and go behind Alara,
That's an additional 5 feet of movement, so here's 15 for you.
Okay.
Yeah, 25 in case. There would be 30
I can go there, right?
and 30, yeah.
Okay. And now, homie should be close enough that I can...
It's 5 or 10
Nope,
feet.
he's just out of
5.
range. Stupid thorn whip.
Ow. My knee.
He's out of range for thorn whip, so I can't. Oh wait. Ooh, I have ice knife. I'm gonna do that.
Good choice.
I do.
Hits on the saving throw, on the splash. The dagger itself misses, so basically the dagger flows behind him, and the explosion of the sharpened explodes on them and bleed 10 cold.
Fantastic. That's my move. That's it.
Alright, good choice. And Irene, once more, your turn.
Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and cast. Let's see. Feature. Oh,
Remember, currently you do have your companion's target still. If you are gonna do a single target spell, just retarget then by pressing T and T again on the same person.
okay. I was actually gonna try and do my channel divinity.
Okay, which one?
I believe it is my balm of peace.
Let's read that one. Balm of Peace. You can use your channel divinity to make very soothing presence. As you move without provoking opportunity attacks. Within 5 feet of a creature, you can restore a number of hit points equal to 2d6 plus the wisdom modifier to a minimum of 1. For every creature you pass by as you move, okay. There is no limit for how many times you can do that. Apparently not. Okay. No one took damage though. Just a fair warning on that.
Okay, actually no, I'll go ahead and change that.
Okay.
Go ahead and do just a guiding bolt then.
Okay. So to target a monster, same process. Just target a monster you watch. There, and then cast a spell.
Okay, just need to make sure it's within distance.
Guiding mode is 120,
Ooh,
so
it is.
very likely. Yeah. 45 and 50. So both are within range. Oh, you accidentally ended your turn. So if you click above on your character sheet in the tracker, which is above, you do end your turn. If you're looking to open your character sheet, there's 2 ways for you to do that. Just double click your token or right here on the right where it appears. Either or works. If you have your token selected and press C, that opens the character sheet as well. There you go. Guiding bolt. Did another pop-up appear for you on your screen? There you go, 18. Roll damage. 16 points. Alright. You did not had any of the 2 enemies targeted. Which one you prefer? That goes through?
We'll do the first one.
Do the first one.
The one in the
You
front.
see that the guiding light blasts through his chest, illuminating him, alongside also the viscera that glows to the floor as he falls and dies. Exploded.
Alright, and that is the end of my turn there.
Alrighty. Passing up, Alexandra.
On the remaining one, I'm going to cast Mind Sliver.
Alright. Psychic damage expert.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
5 points,
There we
yeah.
go.
Again, you do see that he begins to agonize as blood comes across his eyes and also across his ears as he falls to the ground in agony and dies. First combat ends.
Yay!
You guys perceive that along the rocky ledge that leads up across the riverbank, there seems to be the connection of a short tunnel just to the west, which comes on to the flowing of the endless cascade over the Great Falls. The ledge grows narrower and narrower, ascending up, and you perceive that it stretches along on the sheer cliff. You perceive that a slick of black rock lies ahead, where apparently lies beyond the ledge a shimmering curtain of a translucent water that spills down among the crash. Just ahead of that, you do perceive that where the sunlight passes, just by here, you guys would notice that there is an entryway to the west. Feel free to move.
I have a question about the bodies that are here.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the troglodyte, but the bodies that were there. Are they the centaur?
They seem human in nature. No horse
Okay.
parts.
Now that we know that those bodies are there, do we need to roll to avoid it, or can we just walk around it carefully?
Oh, you certainly can walk around it carefully with no hassle there. Athanasius would drag the pieces, though, to the outside to see if he can bury anything later. So.
He doesn't have the coins, sadly.
Yeah, you guys have no silver. You may find silver where you're going, but I wouldn't know that.
Perhaps. Yeah. You certainly would.
Music. As everybody is approaching, let's pause here and force a roll. What that goes like. They do mix naturally in the rocks. What their space of stealth goes for. 13.
I have passive perception.
No, the troglodyte's space of stealth. Click on the button in the middle. If you have advantage from any source, click on the advantage before you roll. That is a perception check.
Oh, somebody rolled a 1.
Someone did roll 1. Missing you, Lumi.
It's like a 20. That might have been.
Oh, does it click on advantage or disadvantage on what?
Do you have any sources that give you natural advantage, such as your Sentinel Shield?
That's about it.
Okay, then click on the advantage and then click on the dice in the middle. There you go. At least 3 or more of you succeed. Did Ezreal succeed? He did. Israel, your companions that pass stall their movement along the patch, as you also do notice that among the rock formations over here, you would see that molded in between, like chameleon-like almost, there seems to lie more troglodytes.
I'll shoot the
Almost.
closest one.
Almost mixed in the stone. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys 30 more feet of movement forward, and no one else moves, please. Appreciate it. No one else moves, please. Let me just change. You can do a without target attack. Feel free to. Just gonna swap
Fair
out the token of one of the troglodytes. Creatures CR 1 forge. Troglodyte.
Doesn't seem like it's gonna work without target. I'll do it manually.
Sure. I don't have a token
That probably
for
doesn't
him.
hit.
That is weird. Yeah, it is a 1 forge. Huh. Was it a 1/8 back then, or I just don't really have the... Oh yeah, I just really don't have the token for it. Let's see what else I have here that would fit. Troglodyte is a very specific creature, so I'm not sure I have anything else that would fish. This actually works. Let's see if I find green ones. There you go. Having over 1,000 tokens takes a while to filter if you don't have the actual monster you want. How much damage?
I mean, I don't think I hit with a 10.
With a 10, you do miss indeed.
Yeah, figured.
1, 2, 3. And we're initiative once more. Oh, the troglodytes act first this time, actually. Okay. Passing up. And... let's see if what my randomizer suggests me. This Darkest Dungeon, that has copyright. No, let me roll again. Sure, I can do this one. This thing should be copyright free. Yeah, it's Michael Gelfi, it's copyright free, so. This one moves to you. And let me just check the first thing. They do have multi-attack. Okay. Chameleon Skin is just like the trait from... Yeah. Yeah, it's just like the trait from the Mimic. They're indistinguished while they remain completely still. Hits for 18.
Shield.
Okay. Moving past you. Bite attack. 12. They snack a piece of Alexander's leg. Biting on the toes there. They are feet, man. Irene, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just, let me see if I'm able to move forward.
Ooh, wow.
Probably right there. And I'm gonna cast a healing word on Alexandra.
Alrighty. Let's see. Yeah, 8 points. There you go. Full heal.
Alright, and that is That's the end of my turn.
Good turn. And passing up for the next blobber. Dash. No, not in here. Thank you.
Inside of me.
Yeah, I know. It's deep inside you.
I can see that.
There you go. You actually would take the attack. I am impressed. I'm gonna move the blobber here, and that's his turn. Ezreal, your move.
I will shove this one here. trying
Oh
to
yeah,
shove him
true.
down
I am
there.
very sorry. I forgot. You do start your turn within 5 feet of him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Nice.
So I will attempt to shove this guy. So he's got to do a strength or dex saving throw. Let's see, what's my DC? I never remember.
It's the same for
Shove.
both. It's your strength score. Sorry, not strength score. Strength bonus plus proficiency plus H. So 2, 4,
14.
14. They have decent strength. Might as well try. Do they have any advantage or anything? They do. Saves.
Ah. Well, I'll use my bonus action to put my X onto him. Since the move doesn't work, I'll just recast it with no cost.
Okay.
There you go. And I will move one back to here. And that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Good one. Dun, 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 dun. Dash. End of turn. Alexandra, your move.
So I just realized that my Armor of Agathes is a bonus action.
Yes,
So
nowadays it's a
I'm
bonus
going
action.
I'm gonna cast that
Mm-hmm.
on myself. Let me hold on. Target myself first. Nope. Target. I know I already healed, but I have that failed. And then there's no disadvantage if I do like Mind Sliver.
No,
With
there is
him
not.
right next to me.
If it's a
Okay.
saving throw, it doesn't affect anything tied to advantage or disadvantage.
Okay, I'm gonna do Mind Sliver on the one right next to me, the one that tried to eat my toes.
Alrighty. Two points of damage. A slight migraine for him.
Tiny bit. Okay. And I think I can't move any further back, so I think I'm good right here.
Alrighty.
I'll hold my stance.
Remove this guy from the tracker. Elara, your move.
Is it? I can go right here, right?
Yeah, you can. Oh, you know, you suddenly only can't pass to the other side unless you're willing to take a leap.
So I can't go right here after that?
No. Too tight to squeeze for a meeting creature.
Oh, that's as far as I'll go then. It's time to Stormtrooper.
You actually hit. I'm baffled. It was the blast.
Oh wow!
Tylea protects.
I actually hit. And here, I'll take a step back to Katie just in case. And I guess I'm long range today. That'll be my turn.
Alright. Mr. Kosaris,
Can I-
your move.
Can I use Thorn Whip to pull one of them off the ledge?
Unless we're in a location where it makes sense for it to even be pulled towards the ledge. Not really. Let me see what would a valid square be. Like here. If you drag them across in your direction, they would eventually fall here.
Got it. I thought it was a novel idea. I don't want to get that close to the edge. It makes me nervous.
Alright.
I'm a chicken.
That's fair.
But I'm gonna take
Remember
a step forward.
to go back to select tokens, otherwise your token does not move.
Yep. Well, no, I have to get out of the measurement move. There we go.
There you go.
Okay. He's 19, he's 25. He's 25. Yeah, I guess it's good old-fashioned thorn whip time on the closer dude. I'm not gonna pull him though.
Alright. Miss.
Dang it. Okay.
Alright. Mr. Caden.
So is this shove just like an attack?
Shift's a saving throw on this.
So
Yeah, and this guy here.
If
has
you move
a
here,
minus
just so you're
D4.
aware, that's a dash in that straight line. Let me even see if it's possible for you to... Yeah, no, there is no way to reach that square without dashing.
he's tiny, though. I figured I was gonna be able to just scamper along.
You can pass through your allies,
They're
but
small, yeah.
you still get difficult terrain, so...
Okay.
Have to change
sit
your
down here.
creature size to tiny. Without dashing, yes. Without dashing.
Cool. Alright. Well, I will instead. Action.
Just want to confirm, you said he's tiny? Because that would be the first companion that that ever saw the
No,
tiny.
he's small.
Okay. No plutonium import. Prototype token.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my all-purpose tool to. That doesn't push. I always use the pushing ones. I have some pushing cantrip. Just do. Yeah, I passed my turn.
Alrighty. That's 8 points damage. And claw and bite. Unfortunate. I'm gonna move. You can take your attack opportunity.
I certainly will. I'll make it a shove.
All right.
DC 14, he's got a -4 at D4. Oh, god damn. Well, there you go. That was that's my reaction.
Wrong, this struggle open.
Nope, not a valid square. Hold up.
No.
I was trying to move. Here. There you go.
Nuts.
A ring. Your move.
Let's see. You're going to move here.
All right.
And we'll do a sacred flame on this one right here.
All right.
So,
There you go. You're targeting him. Oh, you still had Alexandra targeted. That's fine. I won't apply damage her. Just
oh my
conclude the roll. That's 7 points of damage. There you go. Anything else for you?
No, I think that'll be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Hold up. What turn was that I did not do? Oh, it was this guy turn. Well, I guess I will do his turn now. He's moving, because no one can attack him. And... well, either one I attack, I take damage, so might as well. Hits for 20. What's the damage I take?
Or whatever it is, 10 shield if you did 10. More than that.
Okay, so that's 20 damage back at him. These equals to the temporary hit points, like the...
Yeah, so it's 10.
Okay, so yeah, he hits the thorny shield twice, and the spikes grow in between his mouth and claws as he dies. And Ezreal, your turn.
Well, since he just died, I'll use my bonus action to move my X again back to this guy.
Okay. Ba-da-da.
And then I will do a booming blade onto him with my action. Holy fuck, that hits. Well, my turn.
Nice. This guy will attempt to hit you. Hitting for
He will
26.
succeed to hit me. Oh yeah.
For 5 points of damage. Bite in the shoulder. And a miss. And that is his turn. He's chilling. Alexandra, your move.
If I move over here, I'm not falling off, correct?
Nope, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. I'm gonna move right there for now.
Mm-hmm.
Target the one next to Azrael and cast Toll of the Dead.
Mm-hmm. Which passes, so no damage.
And then I'm gonna rush back into the safety of the wall.
Okay, good choice.
Okay.
And Ilara.
Alright. Can you go up?
Can we go up? Well, it's likely you can go up.
Just a wee bit.
Oh yeah, shit, I forgot about that. Wouldn't matter effectively, but... continue your turn. Eldritch Blast, huh? You actually hit. I am baffled.
Go on.
For 1 damage.
Tickling him a little bit.
Just a wee
Slight
bit.
tickles.
Alright. That'll be my turn.
Remix was skipped.
How did that happen? Oh, I know why it happened. Clicking the wrong thing.
Alright,
my
Mirmix. As you were doing your turn there, you feel a foul stench that comes from the guy. See if you resist it. Nope, doesn't go.
Leave me alone.
For 1
Alright,
hour, it shall.
It is shillelagh time.
Shillelagh time, let's go. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum.
Boom. And then my friend, the
Wow,
How do I-
you actually miss this.
how did I miss?
You rolled a 1.
Or a natural one.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. That's just terrible.
It
Well,
is unfortunate
that's my
actually.
turn. Ugh.
Mr. Caden.
We will first
Let's
do
see.
a dreadful strike. We see, so let's do.
So, just want to confirm you're not doing anything on your turn? Because, as far as I remember, he acts after your turn, right?
No,
Yeah,
yeah, it's on my turn.
He acts on your turn?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a valid spot. Not up against the wall.
What, second?
I just moved over against the wall here. I was trying to make sure it's a valid
Not a
spot.
valid square.
And then I will do one Toll of Dead. So
During your turn. Okay.
Oh.
12 points of damage.
Oh, very nice.
Nicely done. Very nicely done. Alright, Irene, you feel a foul stench that comes from this guy that goes up to your nostrils. Con save for me. You fail. You feel nauseated and a strong sensation to expel from your mouth whatever you had for breakfast. You're poisoned. Oh, you didn't roll. Did you click on the X when the prompt showed?
I believe so.
Okay, go to your character sheet, click on Constitution on the saving throws for me, and make your roll there. You save, so immune for an hour. When those prompts appear for you, normally they are saving throws. If you can, click on them. But yeah, feel free to do your turn. You're not poisoned.
Okay. I'm just gonna cast a healing word on Azrael.
Alright.
Ooh.
Nice. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum.
And that is the end of my turn there.
no actions. You can take a cantrip if you wish.
Oh, actually, yeah, I'll do that. Let me see.
Remember,
I do a
should target
secret
if you
flame
can to
on
stun
the-
on the enemy. There you go.
Okay. I'll just do a sacred flame, if that's possible.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you try to scorch the guy as a erupting flame of radiant energy go below his feet, and he does not engulf him. He saves.
Alright. That's the end of my turn.
All right. This guy, somehow still alive, is gonna go for the rich. Oh, crit.
Oh.
6 points. Yummy, yummy. And for the claw attack, let's attack the cleric, which also hits. It goes towards her beautiful face and scratches her right cheek, drawing blood. And that, I believe, is all this fucker can do.
Alright, I will attack with a booming blade, the one in front of me, once more.
Go for it. Hits. Oh my god. Yeah, you kill him. Lightning and thunder burst from the blade, striking him down, along with the necrotic energy, and he dies.
I will sit right here. That is my turn.
Alexandra, only one left.
Okay, on the remaining one, since he is somewhat far from me, I will cast Firebolt.
Alrighty. That will hit. He will burst the flames. His chest scorched. And combatants.
Oh my goodness.
And with that, you guys find the entry towards the metro lines, and just in time as we wrap up here. Thanks for those that watched the stream. It was fun, and let's see what post-session reserves.